I've been to Shamrock School since 2006 until now. But then I went to Malaysia for 3 years, from 2013, end of 2013 to 1st of January 2017. It's a boarding school, but when you compare to other boarding school, and our boarding school is totally different, because other boarding school, it starts from 10 to 4 p.m. in the afternoon, and then they just go home. Whereas in Shamrock, they lived here from, and we work with them from 6 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. So it's completely different, because we do, we basically focus into the kids in academic way, and plus the personal things, you know, so we know more about the kids rather than as like other schools. So I'm doing kind of like a warden teacher. So I go to university be there at 6 p.m. So I wake up, 6 a.m. I wake up like 4:45. And then, then I will be back around 10:30, and then do my teaching, some lessons in the afternoon with the junior classes, and also do my assignments and homeworks, plus with the students in the evening. Warden in the evening, yes.
Shamrock have been always not only a school to me, but it is like a home. I have grown up here, and then like I have got that environment where I know that a student needs it. And I'm very happy to be still a part of Shamrock, working here, and then being a teacher, like a student teacher over here. And then it is far different than other schools. Like in other schools, the teacher and student relationship is just on the classroom, inside the classroom. Whereas here we have it like personally. We know what they want. We know their like what they feel, and then like I have gone through it, and then I know that it's the best school I can be in. So I want to be a teacher here and a part of Shamrock. To enter in Shamrock, you have to give entrance exam, and then in that it covers 4 main papers. They are science, math, English, and Nepali. And the top 25 girls, and then like the students have to be from all over Nepal. And then the first 25 boys and first 25 girls, like who become on the top list, will be selected, or we will be called for interview with their parents. In the interview, they will be asked the questions like why they need Shamrock help, and then like from what background they are, and then we select like not necessarily the top ones, but the ones who need help from Shamrock are selected, and we also try to maintain the ethnicity, like a group like balance between the students, like boys and girls, their caste system and their ethnicity and things like that. Actually, like now we are sending our entrance admission paper sheets. Like we send it to the villages, like and then like you have to fill the form, and then you have to come and then give the form to us, and then we will call them when to come for the entrance exam. So I went through the same system. Like one of my teacher knew about Shamrock, and then he brought some papers into our school, where I gave my, like I filled the form, and then I was called up for the exam, and then I came here, and then I passed it, and then the interview, and then I passed it, and I'm lucky one. I got chosen.
Just a bit of background on that, if you don't mind. Last year we had 135 applicants from all over Nepal, of which we picked 15. So it's quite a selective process, and it takes us approximately a week to cover that process altogether, making sure we get the best balance we can with the most needy people.
we are not only focused on the academic results, we do also learn life skills over here, like cooking. We are doing our own laundry, and then taking parts in like presentations, having presentation skills, leadership and management. By doing, we are learning it by doing it. For example, like the students here, the senior students here are the leaders for the new ones, for the junior ones. Like they are the house captains, and they run their house. Like in the competition, we have house buys, and then like in the cleaning also, we have the house buys cleaning areas where they sweep their areas every week, and then like they supervise their juniors, and then when they graduate, the juniors, the same juniors, learn from them, and then be the seniors, and then be the leaders there. And also in sports and things like we have house-based competitions like sports quiz, drawing competition, spelling competitions, and many others. And then like we have especially two like in football also we have two teams, boys and girls, and then like they have won so many competitions against schools, and then like they are very happy in the sports also. And apart from sports, we also do arts. They are very keen on, like, because we have the match, they get to choose what they want to make with the material we have. Like they make especially jewelry, cars, bracelets, and bookmarkers and candles. We make them, and then like we do have small art business where we sell our handicrafts made by us. And then sometimes we do the dramas and then sell tickets, earn some money, and also gain some experience. And then like we try to have a little bit, like contribute a little bit financially to the school also with the money from the tickets and art business. The first comers, like for the 5th class who came for the first in the Shamrock, even though if they are from the boarding school, like most of them are from the villages, so they just learn English in English language and other subjects in Nepali, whereas we do every subject in English, no, except in Nepali. So it is hard for them to cooperate with us. But we like when they, for example, when I was in class 5, I could hardly talk about myself. Like I used to be so nervous to speak English. I used to like all the questions I used to answer was, how old are you? What's your name? And where are you from? Only 3 questions I knew. But now you can see I can talk.
As we can see, your English is very good now. Soyana, did you speak any English when you first joined Shamrock School?
No, not at all, actually. As she said, like just 3 questions. What is your name? How old are you? And where are you from?
The common questions we learn in school.
And plus, I was from the government school, so we had no like opportunity of or the facilities where the teachers used to speak in Nepali. You know, although the books were in English, but they used to teach in Nepali, so it was very hard for us to understand. And then they used to ask just 3 questions, like, what is your name, where are you from, and how old are you? So we were doing that for like 2-3 years, and then now once we come back to Nepal, Shamrock, and then we practice with the volunteers, with the seniors, and we read the books. So that's how we learn our English.
From my point of view, being Western educated and having travelled in many countries and done a similar thing in India, Shamrock is very special. I came here for 3 months 5 years ago, and I'm still here because I like what Shamrock was set up to do. Even though it struggled at the beginning, it produced some wonderful young people which just needed a bit more help. The importance of academic education is okay, it's important. But what Nepal needs is people who can actually apply those skills in real world. And Shamrock, with its ethos of life skills, these kids have to learn to look after themselves. They have to work bloody hard. There's no easy life here. They get up at 6:30 in the morning and they work until 9:30 at night, and they do it joyfully. They pick up so many skills by actually doing. It's experiential learning here, and it's also value education. We specialize in teaching them respect for themselves, respect for their other people, respect for their culture, to respect each other's ethnicities, and to respect each other's caste. And we also teach them to respect neighbours and the environment around them. So they're getting very much of a value education here. Put the three together, academia, life skills, and the value education, and these children turn out to be quite well able to lead in their communities. What Nepal really needs is they need doctors, they need teachers, they need nurses, no doubt about that. But what they really need is leaders. They haven't got leaders at the top. Shamrock is starting to teach people how to be leaders naturally, without sitting them in a classroom saying, you know, read Plato or read Kant or read this. Get out there and do it. You're in charge. Get on, sort the problem out, lead the team, give the presentation, and it's all experiential education. So that's Shamrock. Six shower room with the laundry room. And around here,
so we have a toilet, yeah. 1, 2,
And 3.
if you look down here now, this is what their kids have got, and it is unbelievable. Between you and Mary, we've been able to sink a 14-foot soak pit underneath the floor there, and a 10-year septic tank under this one. We built all of this, including the door structure, separating divider from the kitchen to the dining room, and we built all of this structure here. So this is what your and Mary's money's gone towards. It's been used, I hope, well, and not been wasted, because the facilities here now are just about excellent.
thumbs up.
St. Peter stood at the pearly gates, supervising one of his assistants who are registering people as they come in. And they have a big book, and the assistant calls out a name, Peter Bloggs. Yeah, that's me, I'm here. Okay, fine, in you go. William Pratt. I'm here, that's me, yeah, I'm here. I'm here, yeah, in. Mary Mogul. I am she. And St. Peter turns to the assistant and says, another bloody teacher.